got me feeling funny. Ooh, we just want that real shit. Ooh, all these pictures on the internet. Ooh, burn them up like a cigarette.
Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first YouTube tutorial ever, and I'm really excited to be starting this journey with you guys. Creating my YouTube channel was something that I have been wanting to do for such a long time. This is truly my passion and something that means so much to me, and a lot of you and a lot of my followers on Instagram have requested that I get a YouTube because you want me to get into more depth with my videos and learn how I really create some of my looks. So I'm here and I am excited to start this journey with you guys. Beauty is one of the biggest things that I'm passionate about in this world. Even for my full-time job, which I am a full-time worker besides the beauty industry, I do work for the most iconic brand in the world that truly defines what beauty is. And this is what I am passionate about, is beauty and making women feel beautiful, but not only through the outside with makeup, through the inside as well. So I want this channel to be really a fun experience for all of us and a fun experience for me. This will be a makeup channel where I will come on here and create tons of looks. I can go on and I can continue to talk all day, but the bottom is I'm so excited to finally be here on YouTube, and I just cannot wait to create looks for you. And yeah, so I'm super excited. So I went ahead and created this look. This is a very intense, glowy look. I'm all about the glow. I love enhancing any type of illuminator. If you want to know how I got this look, then keep on watching. So before I even start with my makeup, I love to go in with my Gerard Cosmetics BB Plus Illumination, and I like to put this all over my chest area. I feel like this really enhances the look. I'm very into glow, so, and I mean, who isn't? So I just like to put it right over here on these areas. As you can see, this already enhances the look just a little bit, and we haven't even started with makeup. So now we will get started on the face. To prep my skin, I love to go in with the Tarte Cosmetics Drink of H2O moisturizer. I think it is amazing. It literally feels, and as Desi always says, it feels as if your skin is like drinking water, and that is really what it feels like. It has this gel-like texture, and I love it. It feels amazing. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Estee Pore Vanishing Stick. This is one of my go-to products. I use this product all the time. I literally cannot live without it. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I use this all the time. What this does is it really just takes away the appearance of any pores that you may have, so that when you apply your foundation, it will just look a lot more flawless and more seamless. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Pure Cosmetics Correcting Primer. This primer really does make your skin look so glowy, and it also makes your skin look really bright and just alive, and that's why I love this primer. Next, I'm gonna be going in with the Motives Cosmetics Concealer in Peach. I'm gonna be using this concealer just to get rid of any darkness that I may have under my under eyes, which I do suffer from a lot of baggage. So what this is gonna do is just kind of get rid of that darkness and just give you a more brightened under eye. I just applied just a little bit, and you can already see the difference that it makes. I am obsessed with this concealer. It really clears up any darkness that you may have. I love it. So for foundation, I have been combining these two together. I am completely obsessed with these two combinations together. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. I am in the shade 130, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I'm in the shade 103 Natural Buff. So what you're gonna do is grab your beauty blender. Make sure you're using the bottom side of the beauty blender to apply your foundation. That is how the beauty blender was created, for you to apply your foundation. Then you're just gonna go ahead and stipple the foundation. Very important to always run it down your neck and always run it past your ears. You never want your neck and your ears to be a completely different color. Now we're gonna be going in with concealer. My two favorite concealers, hands down. This is the LA Girl concealer in Porcelain, and this is the Nars concealer in Custard. What I do with this concealer is I just focus this right on this area over here where the nose is, and I drag it in just a little bit, not too much. We're gonna do the same thing for this side over here. And then just bring it in. Very careful with this concealer because it does dry really quickly, so you have just a little bit of time to go in and blend it out. Then I'm gonna be going in with my LA Girl concealer in Porcelain, and I'm just gonna be bringing this out and highlighting the under eye. Also gonna bring this right over here where my chin is, right over here on top of my forehead, on my forehead, and then the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna go ahead and go all out over here and on my cupid's bow. Next product that I'm going to be taking is my favorite product of all times. This is the Inara Beauty Argan Oil. This is by far the best oil that I've ever hands down tried. I've tried all elixirs out there and all oils out there. I tried the Farsali, the Josie Maran, but I just always found myself using this one and I love it. It's 100% organic argan oil. It's not only meant for your makeup, it is meant for just your everyday routine. It's also meant for your hair, for your face, and for your nails. I'll take a little bit of this Inara Beauty Argan Oil and I just apply a few drops to my beauty blender, not just about 2 or 3. The oil is very thick, so you want to make sure that you're literally just applying about 2 or 3 drops. Stipple that into your beauty blender, and now you're just going to go in and you're going to blend out that concealer. Oil really does help blend your concealer out. Don't we just make the most attractive faces when we put on our makeup? We're always like, continue blending all of that out. I'm gonna go in and contour my cheeks just a little bit. So I'm going to take the LA Girl concealer in Espresso, and I'm just gonna go ahead and contour just a little bit. If you feel like this step is too much for you, you don't necessarily have to do it. You can always go ahead and give yourself a natural contour with any warm tone bronzer. But I like to do this because, I don't know, I just love to contour my face. I'm a big believer in contouring, and I'm a big believer that contour can really just define the look that you're trying to create. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend that contour out. When blending out your contour, you want to make sure that you're using a very light hand. You don't want to disturb anything that you just have done with the foundation. So it's very important to go ahead and blend that contour with just a very light hand. To blend out my nose contour, I'm going to be using the Morphe MB25 just to blend out that nose contour. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with some translucent powder. I love the RCMA translucent powder. You don't need to use too much product. You can just use a little bit. A little bit of the RCMA goes a long way, so you don't really need a lot of product. I personally feel if you put too much translucent powder on your face, it could really make your face look dry. So I just put a little bit, not too much. And I will let it sit on this area until I'm pretty much done with my eyes. So before I start on my eyes, I like to use the MAC Paint Pot Soft Ochre to go ahead and prime my eyelids. I have been using MAC Paint Pot Soft Ochre for such a long time now. I personally feel this is one of the best primers for your eyes. I'm gonna go in with the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia. I'm gonna be using the shade Golden Ochre. And we're just gonna be setting that primer that we just put on our eyelid. To highlight my brow bone, I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills shadow in Vermeer. We're just gonna go ahead and highlight that brow bone. The next shadow that I'm gonna be using is from the Kylie Cosmetics Burgundy palette. This is in the shade Penny, and I'm gonna be using this to start my transition shade on my crease. I'm going to be going in with the Morphe 350 palette, and I'm going to be using the Morphe MM41 brush. And you're going to go back in with the Morphe 441 brush that we used with that orange shade, and you're just going to go ahead and blend out that line so there's no harsh lines on your lid. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Transformation Sculpting Eyeshadow and Cheek Palette from Pure Cosmetics. I love this. I'm gonna pop that gold shade right on my eyelid. And we're just gonna pack this on our eyelids, but we're gonna focus right in the middle. Go back in and diffuse that. I went ahead and applied my liner. I'm gonna go in with my mascara now, and I'm using the Tartiest mascara from Tarte Cosmetics. So I'm gonna be going in with the House of Lashes in the style Heartbreaker. I love wispy eyelashes, and these are definitely wispy. They're so beautiful. So now that we have the eyes all done, I'm gonna go ahead and take away this powder that we had sitting on our face, and be very gentle with when you remove the powder. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Pure Cosmetics Afterglow powder, and I'm just going to be putting this all over my face. To warm up my skin, I'm going to be using some bronzer, and this bronzer is from Benefit Cosmetics. It's Hoola. It's one of my favorite bronzers ever. This is like literally life. So now that we've warmed up our face, I'm gonna go back in the Kylie Cosmetics palette, and I'm gonna be taking that shade Penny, and we're just gonna be running that on the bottom of our lower lash line. Next, I'm gonna be going in with the shade Almond from the Kylie Cosmetics bronze palette, and we're just gonna be smoking out that lash line. To highlight my inner tear dots, I'm going to go in with the Balm Cosmetics Long Wearing Eyeshadow Stick, and this is in the shade Moonshot. So I'm just going to place that right in the middle. For mascara on my lower lash line, I'm going to be going in with Triple Threat Mascara from Pure Cosmetics. It's such a thin wand, so it really lets you get in there with applying that mascara onto the lower lash line. To highlight my face, I'm going to be going in with the Mary Lou-Manizer from the Balm Cosmetics. So for lips, I'm going to be lining my lips with the Motives Cosmetics Liner in Truffle. For lipstick, I'm going to be going in with the Hot Makeup Lipstick in Patiently Waiting. This is a very peachy shade. So I want to make it a little bit more nuder because I feel like it's very peachy. So I'm going to be going in with the Colored Rain Liquid Lipstick in Sugar. I'm just going to be putting that right in the middle. Alrighty, you guys, and this is the final look. I hope that you guys loved it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm really excited to start YouTube and to create a whole bunch of tutorials for you guys. So I'm super excited. I can't wait, and I will see you guys soon.
Chasing